I want to thank you for taking this ride on the Last to First journey with us. In 6 months, we've achieved over 200,000 views across all our platforms. We're humbled and thankful for your support. But I do have one small favor to ask. Take 5 seconds, hit the like button or subscribe. Just like your on-time performance metric, this one matters to us the most. It helps us attract better guests and bring you deeper content to help propel you on your Last to First journey. And if your brand aligns with our mission, reach out to us. We'd love to find ways to partner and work together. Now back to Last to First.
If you ignore risk, it can destroy both your top and bottom line.
Yeah.
The margin in an IC trucker business is simply better. We think the drivers are better. It's better for the motor carrier. It's better for the driver. They can make a good IC will make a lot more than an employee driver. A bad IC will flame out. You know, there's the good and bad with any model, right? But the majority of ICs will make more than if they were employees. So it's good for them. It's good for us. And the last thing I wanted to do was see the government take that away from us.
Yeah.
And if the government were to take it away from you, they don't do it nicely either. You know, it would come in a class action lawsuit or a Department of Labor audit, where you could potentially be faced with multiple years of penalties, and it could be a major deal.
I'm gonna park it for a second. Like, walk our audience through like a real world example, whether it be something you experience directly or you're aware of it through your other work. How these claims come up, like where they initiate from, these misclassification claims, these massive claims that come out. How do they start?
Okay, there's probably three primary areas. First of all, this is going to seem disconnected, but it isn't. If any of your drivers don't, at least of your ICs, don't have occupational accident, make sure they get it.
Why is that? What is that, and why is that?
Occupational accidents pays an independent contractor driver, replaces wages up to a certain amount per week and a certain amount per injury for anything received on the job. Mm-hmm. And here's why. If an IC is driving for you and he has no occupational accident, well, that means he's definitely hasn't purchased workers' comp for himself, and he gets hurt on the job, the sympathy that they will get in a court of law is huge.
Yeah.
So you can guarantee that if they're hurt seriously on the job and they have no insurance at all and they're an IC, it doesn't take long for an ankle biter or an ambulance chaser to find them, and you will probably face a misclassification suit, or you'll definitely face a workers' comp claim. And of course, to defend yourself against workers' comp, you have to claim IC defense. Claim IC defense. You better have met the criteria in your state. Each state is different. So be aware of your state regulations. Look them up. If you don't know, use Grok. It's great for looking up legislation.
Grok?
Grok is Elon Musk's AI engine. Oh, just like ChatGPT.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Make sure you know what the criteria are in your state. So if someone gets hurt, that can happen. If someone suddenly stops driving for you and they're just upset, they'll file an unemployment claim. So you may have to defend yourself against an unemployment claim. You have to claim IC status, go through an administrative law judge. Again, you have to prove the criteria. Some states, the criteria for workers' comp and unemployment are the same. You're lucky. Some cases are different. Okay. Now, the granddaddy of them all can be a Department of Labor audit from the federal government, which I've been through, and they're no fun either.
I have too.
Right. And you say, where do those come from? They can be random, or they can be from a driver who made a complaint. You can find if a driver makes a complaint, you can get audited by the DOL. It was no coincidence that there's a driver who came to us, made an unemployment claim. Administrative law judge went through that process and said, nope, they're an IC, no problem, right? Thought we had it won, and we did on that front. But suddenly, knock, 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 3 months later, I get visited from the DOL, and they're using a lot of the same terms that driver who made the unemployment claim made. So I know it was his complaint that kicked it off.
Yeah.
And that began a 1.25 years journey with the IRS, with the Department of Labor. And we prevailed in that one too, but it's just a big headache. So that's kind of where my passion came from. I didn't want anything that was going to fundamentally risk our business model.
Yeah. We had one, I mentioned we sold our business to drop off. We signed the letter of intent in January 2020, right before COVID. We got a DOL audit February something.
Oh, no.
It's not terrible timing, right? And then COVID hit March. I was like, Jesus Christ, what is going on here? Fortunately, not to go into details now, maybe it's another podcast episode, but we prevailed.